I am in the midst of a lapse of integrity. That's kind of what happens every day when you edit your videos anyway. You know, you go back through and say, wow, what a wonderful man I am. Let's cut this garbage I say out, throw it away, and just see if we can make me look good. It's a challenge every day. It's a challenge. I can take hours of video and turn it into a 3-second clip that way. Pretty easy. Don't buy a Mini Cooper. You might turn out to be like this guy. It bothers me that it's easier for me to spot a lack of integrity in someone else than it is in myself. Wouldn't YouTube be a good tool for us Christians to use? Okay, would you mind watching my video? You're a more mature Christian than me. For example, I could tell somebody and say, would you just look over this and see what I'm missing about my walk with the Lord and show me what it is I need to pray about or turn over to Him? I'm sure there are things that I haven't thought of yet that haven't occurred to me. It's a pretty good tool for a lot of things. I just kind of use it to tell my mom I love her once in a while. I make her watch through a whole bunch of other junk first before she gets to hear that. Love you, Mom. But, you know, everybody can do something different with it, too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a real live backhoe. There it is. That is a backhoe. Sitting out in the farmer's field on 122nd Avenue. It's not a front hoe. It's a backhoe. I don't understand that because the hoe is in the front. It's kind of hard to vlog other people. Their windows are all fogged up, you know. Either that or their brains are one. Of course, I can understand that. You stick a camera in somebody's face nowadays in 2011, you know, before they had their coffee, you could get yourself shot, probably, you know. That son of a gun ain't gonna put me on YouTube, you know, that kind of thing. Amazing what coffee can overcome. I just laid out an example where coffee overcame murder. It wasn't meditated long, but it was meditated pre. So that'd be your premeditated, uncoffee-aided, myrtle-aided, unfortunate disaster. Bom 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 bom. There's some kind of school here. Looks like it's the gymnasium school. No, that's not it. I think we're just at the gymnasium here. Oh, here we go. It's the Gresham Union High School. Gresham Union High School. Well, let's put the Gresham Union High School on YouTube. What do you think? There's a lot of kids around here at 11 o'clock in the morning. I guess it's a little early for school to be out. Maybe it's lunch break or something. Now, what do we want? On the left. Well, now you tell me. 350 feet on the left. How am I supposed to get over there? Are you monkey's uncle? You can't get there from here. Did you know that? I'll find a way. I'm a professional. All that means is somebody's paying me to blunder around here like this. Should I ask him for money? Probably not. I'd like to pray for him. Lord, help this man sitting out here in the freezing cold. There's a little park out there. They have a running track around that park too. I've seen joggers running around out there on sunnier days than this. Yes, they had to salt the ice this morning, looks like. That was nice of them to prepare the way for me like that. I'm not used to that kind of treatment, but I'll take it. Boy, I tell you, I was just listening to Jay Sekulow live on the radio. I get all excited and my blood pressure starts climbing up the ladder and stuff when I listen to him. So I turned him off. I appreciate his work and his cause. It's just that the Lord in his wisdom respected my blood pressure limits and did not call me into that kind of behavior, which is okay with me. I prefer peaceful, joyful, you know, and purposeful approach to my walk with God. That camera's still running, isn't it? Look at that. Well, I could turn it off, but boy, you just never know when I'm going to say something wonderful. Okay, I'm turning it off now. Big old bridge coming. Hang on. Here we go. It's foggy out there. Foggy. Big old bridge. That's it. There's really nothing else going on in my world right now except a great big old park full of birds and trees and people and who knows what all else. Some guy out there letting his dog walk him. That dog has the freedom to poop whenever he wants to, any old place he can get away with. Me, I gotta go find a McDonald's if I want to take a leak. Do you think maybe we have too much respect for canines in this scheme of events that we call our lives? Maybe not. Maybe everybody else in the world has a bigger bladder than I do. I don't know. This is close to... This is borderline inappropriate for YouTube on my channel. I've seen some pretty gross stuff on other people's channels. I have standards here that I try to abide by when I'm thinking of them. I don't mean I can't be subconsciously disgusting. You'll find that from time to time if you watch these videos at all. And if that bothers you, I would recommend that you go watch, oh man, I can't think of anybody that wouldn't gross you out. You're on your own. That's it. Good luck to you. There's a bunch of snowmen made out of plastic. That's the way we do it here in Portland, Oregon. We had a real one, it just melt and get rained onto the ground. There's some people walking right here in this weather. Look at that. There's a bunch of pipes over there. You're welcome. Yeah. Pipes. Oh, for heaven's sake. I'm getting passed up while doing the speed limit by a train truck. Union Pacific. Look at that. And now we both are supposed to slow down to 40. Let's see which one of us does it the best. There we go. 40, 40, 40, 40. He's still long gone. I won. I won. I beat the train truck. Sometimes you have to act a little bit immature just to make sure you're having fun on the job. It's an important part of living a healthy life, I believe. I think that if you're not doing that, you're either retired, in which case I would envy you, or you're not as smart as I am at working these things out, in which case I would pity you something awful. But it's no big deal. You know, we all do different things at different times. So just work towards the good stuff and you'll be fine. Be just like me someday. Then I will pity you some more. You poor pitiful slob. Just like me. That's interesting. I don't pity myself. I gotta go rethink this whole thing now.